What's good, Chad? We back. Same dusty hoodie. Let's get this shit. I caught a 70-year-old grandpa trying to meet a boy. Young boy. Young boy?
Meet 70-year-old Rodney. He may seem like your typical friendly senior citizen on the outside.
Why are you smiling at me?
On the inside, he has a deep desire for cupcakes. And according to him, he has a slave named Larry. And let's just say that things got a little weird when he got himself involved in Rodney's affairs. Upon us catching Rodney in the act, he called up Larry the slave to cover up for him.
He said that he had a white male slave who was, I believe, around the age of 36 years old, I think is what he said.
I'm his caretaker. I take care of him.
You take care of him?
Yeah,
okay.
That's probably what he's probably referring to.
Rodney really has a way with words, and you gotta love that authentic rock-bottom accent.
I'll chat with you as a friend. Try to keep you out of trouble.
Okay.
But that's it.
Okay.
Hey! That nigga sound like, hey, you don't know fish? Yo, I fucked up. I wish I fucked up for this, but you know don't fish. Nah, he a predator. Bruh, you know don't fish in that deep shit back in SpongeBob when SpongeBob got lost in the deep end. It was like, where can I go to the where the bus finna come back? That's what that nigga sound like. That shit crazy.
Would you mind showing?
Well, you know what they say. It's all fun and games until your walker gets tossed in the back of a police
That's
car
fucked up.
and you go away in handcuffs. We've got a ton of Predator pasta to dish out here today, so sit back.
Skeeter was a gamer. Look at them headphone head. Look at that headphone head. That nigga had a peanut head. Skeeter was a gamer.
Relax and enjoy this episode of the Skeet.
And then he started getting to this bread.
Well, boys, it's
God damn, that nigga was a gamer. I ain't gonna lie. Skeeter was a straight gamer. Skeeter was a straight gamer. Let me see my shit. No, my shit not crazy. That's how you know my shit is not crazy. I do not have that shit. Well, I can't even tell. But when I was bought, I did not have that shit, and I still don't got that shit because I don't feel that shit. I feel a little bit. There's a little bit here. My dick itch. I mean, my head itch. My fault. Let me lock in. But look though. Damn, I look good. I look like a grown ass man. Where y'all hide your mamas? All right, look
here, back at it again.
Back at it again with another video
of a Burger King. We're waiting for our potential predator to show up. His name is Rodney. He's 70 years old.
Rodney
he lives in a senior apartment nearby, and he's going to be walking here pretty soon. This is what he looks like. Jesus Christ. Kind of looks like...
oh, this nigga got an Android. I just know it.
Almost like a Draugr from Skyrim. He says he's a dom looking for friends and fun. They start texting, and Mikey is... and he talks about a few inappropriate things that he wants to make out with him and use toys, and he wants to use vibrators and plugs, and he also wants him to suck his is what it says. He talks about things that you put up your butt, toys and all. He said that when he was a I believe it was a slave to some degree, and ironically enough, when he was talking on the phone with the decoy, he mentioned that he has a slave. A white slave, so he says, during Black History Month.
Oh man,
times.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. What?
It's just pretty diabolical stuff to be saying to someone that you think is, you know. And now he's gonna be coming to this Burger King any minute now to meet this boy. So we're gonna try to have him go in there and order a big kids meal. And hopefully we can get him to sit in the back, and he'll be waiting in there for us to confront him. So right now he's supposed to be walking here from his apartment complex. He lives over that way somewhere. We should be seeing him straddle right down this sidewalk right here in about 10 minutes or so here. And then he goes on to say, I would rather it be me than someone else, because you could end up getting hurt, or even worse, you could end up 6 feet under, entering the slave life in the wrong hands.
Yo, this nigga is back in the you know what days. That's crazy.
Almost got killed 3 times. he says. So I guess it seems that, you know, better Rodney this boy than someone else, because someone else could really hurt him, seems like what he's getting at there. I guess it's okay if he does it. Apparently Rodney is a former police officer. Who knows if it's true? That's what he says here, though. He says, the decoy says, how is anyone going to know unless you tell people? Rodney says, I wouldn't, but as a former police officer, I know the police does these stings and uses in sting operations. I mean, Rodney, you said it right there. And then he even says, I just watched the news where 3 guys were arrested for being with I mean, Rodney, you're about to be the 4th. What are you thinking? Hold on, there's a guy pulling up right now. He's really old. He kind of resembles Rodney, but Rodney said he was walking.
Could have lied.
He could have lied. He could have. Oh my God, this guy can't park. Man, this guy. This fucking Albert Einstein looking dude. Did he go through the drive-thru?
He's going around as if he's going to the drive-thru.
Oh. Okay. Eric said he should be here like now. Why was he going like in and out of here though?
Because I mean, he could have lied about walking, right?
That kind of looked like him though.
It did look like him. That's why I was
Sure.
like, it could have been him being like, hey, maybe these guys are undercover. Because he's
I'm
mentioned.
gonna make this video. This isn't gonna be much talking because this is a long ass video.
That was him.
Yeah, that was him.
He asked if he's in a black truck.
I've seen this.
He definitely did. Never had that one before.
No.
I just got here. I went to the bathroom. I didn't see you. I
Okay.
said, you're messing with me, aren't you?
Oh my God. He's getting his walk. That's him. Q, that's him. Bro, that's it. Look, get the shot from my mirror. You see my mirror? Bro, he's walking up right now.
He's walking in.
Oh,
This
nice.
has got to be. This is him, right?
But we cannot see shit. Terrible camera.
Yeah, this dude's using a walker and he's walking the Burger King.
All right, I'm gonna hang up and call him.
All right, do it.
Shot of your mirror, bro. I'm gonna keep this.
It's all good. It's all good. Hold on.
I got you. Gonna keep this little one.
Where did he come from? Did you see that?
There could be parking on the other side.
He might have parked on the other side. If it is parked on the other side, then that's how we know. Dude just walked in with a walker.
Long gray hair.
God damn, Skeeter this head.
I don't know where he parked, but he like parked somewhere. Oh, there it is. There's his car right there. See it? His white car is right there. Yeah, he's in line right now. He's like ordering food.
Oh, he's probably ordering what I told him.
Yeah. I'm just gonna park.
What an idiot. What an idiot.
He is. Oh, there's a walker. Q is a walker. You see it? There he is. There he is. Bro, he's right there. We see him walking. Oh my God, that's Rodney.
Bro,
So he said he could have walked.
Fumble is over.
Seriously.
He's breaking both like hips.
He just like went to use the bathroom. But he might still be waiting to get the food. Oh, he's getting the food. All right, let's just wait until we actually see him. Like, wait a minute.
Inside.
Wait, no, I see. Oh, I see his reflection. That's his reflection. You see him? He's right there.
Yeah,
He's back in the walker in.
yeah.
Bro, he's back in the walker and sitting down.
Look at that bitch.
There he is. He didn't sit in the back. What a idiot. All right. Yeah, he's sitting there waiting for the boy to show up. All right, we're going in now, bro.
Right on.
How's it going, Ryder?
Like, nigga, imagine you eating and
I'm
just
good.
something. Imagine you eating just
At
No!
one point, you said a friend of yours. Hold on. Okay. Because what I have here.
That was,
it looks like,
perfect.
some messages to Mikey. Were you talking to a Mikey? You were.
This nigga face so droopy, bro. It's like just his shit like fail. Like his skull up here and his skin down here, so it's just it's like this shit crazy. Man.
You don't think so? Looks like he told you he was, and there were plans for you to meet him here at this Burger King.
This nigga like Mario if the plumbing didn't work out. And Princess Peach got kidnapped, never saved her. Bowser took over the whole kingdom and just kicked that fucking nigga. And Luigi kicked him out. Cause you know, Luigi get bread. Luigi always gonna get bread. He don't give a fuck about Peach. He just helped Mario out cause he needed it most. Daisy chilling. Bowser didn't want Daisy. He wanted Peach. You know how them motherfuckers be, bro. They love blonde girls. Niggas love blonde, not niggas, but people love blonde girls. But Luigi had to switch it up. He's like, nah, bro, I like that brown hair. That shit's sexy to me. So he went for the brown hair bit. And look how they are. They chilling in the castle while Mario talking to children. This shit crazy.
No? This wasn't you.
I know he was getting bitches back in the day. No, I'm lying. But you see that hair? You see that part right there? I know that shit used to. I know that shit used to. You know them. You know that part. You know that. You know.
You having this chat log?
Huh?
This wasn't you having this chat here? Really?
I'm gonna be beautiful when I'm 70. I don't give a fuck.
You're going to meet a friend of mine.
A friend of yours? Hold on, I'm having a hard time hearing you, Rodney. Do you mind if I just want to be able to hear you better, so.
Hey, you see how you look at the camera? He was about to throw his copy on this nigga. It's like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Keep your chocolate hands away from me. Keep them away.
You're meeting it's a friend of yours?
No, Larry.
What's your friend's name?
Larry.
Larry? Larry what?
Why you scooting in like that, bro? But like, nigga, back back.
Cogni.
Larry Cogni. Okay. So, but this would be your picture here. Okay. And does this boy here look familiar to you at all? Have you talked to him?
Huh?
Have you talked to this boy?
He must got a dog.
Been talking to him about
I don't know. I don't think he got a dog. I think the nigga just dirty.
music.
About music?
Oh, you play the piano?
I play the organ.
Can I sing a song to you?
What?
This nigga live streamed it or he recorded that shit? Oh, that shit funny.
Can I sing another song? You want to hear another song?
Sure.
Yeah. Wake up! Grab a bunch and put it in the makeup! I just got enough over there. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table?
Yeah, nigga
You
chill.
go in the table. You wanted to. Grab a bunch and put it in the makeup. You wanted to. You wanted to. Do you like it?
Do you recall anything else that you talked to him about?
No,
What about sex?
no,
You didn't
That
talk to him
shit's
about
stupid,
sex?
bro.
No, Rodney, you realize I
because
have the chat log here.
huh?
You realize I have the chat log here now.
What?
You realize I have the whole conversation here, right?
I wasn't talking about sex.
Okay. But what about when you hear you say making out in toys and you ask if he sucks? Then you talk about butt plugs and vibrators.
He was asking me what they were.
He was asking you what they were? Okay. That's what it was. Okay, gotcha. And when you were talking about what you're gonna do with him, you say kissing and hugging, anything that you want to do. So, why'd you? I just want to know why'd you say that?
Huh?
Why did you say that to him?
I was
This nigga stuck, bro. Nigga answer.
Trying to.
I might skip to the middle of the video. I know this gonna be slow because this nigga's old as shit. Skeeter a good interviewer, but with these old ass niggas just be talking.
The down
I'll give it a few. Hold on.
people online that could get him in trouble.
So you're saying there's other people online that can get him in trouble?
Yes, because
Okay.
I know because I'm married and I'm a grandfather.
You're
Damn.
married and you're a grandfather?
Yeah,
So you have a wife at home?
and I've got
Okay.
grandchildren.
You have grandchildren?
And I was
You met him on the Grinder app, and from our records, it looks like he's here to meet.
I'm sorry, but
for inappropriate activity.
the nigga.
Rodney's saying that he's supposed to be meeting you here at Burger King. Now, Larry, are you supposed to? Were you planning to meet Rodney at Burger King tonight?
Yes, sir.
What's that?
Yes, sir.
You were supposed
That
to.
nigga got the shakies.
Yes, I just was notified promptly about it.
Oh, because a little bit ago you just said you didn't have any knowledge. You said you didn't get that memo, so I'm just trying to.
Yeah, I didn't get the memo because that's when he called me about it.
Oh.
Sometimes my text messages don't work too well.
Oh, they don't work too. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And who is this I'm speaking to?
I'm Skeet Hansel with the Predatorial Investigation Unit.
This nigga eyes just like that nigga like his shit like okay, yeah, his head tilted. Bro, can I talk? His head's tilted, but it's like his shit like he like his eyes is long. Like one eye open and the other one like these like come on, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you would be Larry Cudney.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Great.
I'm putting this
Yeah,
at
so
2 times speed. I'm getting impatient. 1.5.
We were basically just having a conversation with Rodney here because from our records he was I hear you. He was supposed to be meeting with
I can't read
tonight, but it's just
Really?
yes, that's what we have here in our records.
That's not good.
It's not good. So we just wanted to make sure we have everything straight, and it sounds like maybe it's a mix-up. Is that what you're saying? It's a big mix-up.
Yeah, that's what I kept telling you. But
Okay.
you wouldn't believe me.
Oh no, well I'm just trying to get it straight.
I'm 36 years old, sir.
You're what, sir?
I'm 36 years old. I just had birthday not so long ago.
Oh no, this isn't about you.
See?
This is about this looks like a boy that Rodney was talking to online. What time were you supposed to be here?
I didn't get announced until you called me about it.
Oh, you forgot. Oh, so are you coming up here now?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to.
Okay. Oh, so I guess we'll see in a minute then.
See, I told you.
You did tell. You tried to tell me. I'm sorry I doubt you, Robin. But we do still have to, get through this a little bit, make sure this is straight.
So I'll talk to you in a little while.
Okay.
A little
All
while.
right, we'll see you soon, Larry. You can say, with your age, if you read my profile, you'll be able to see what I'm looking for. And you say you're looking for a dom.
Huh?
I'm sorry. You say that you are a dom. You're looking for a sub, right? A submissive boy.
That's just what's on that I'm looking at. I'm on there just chatting with friends.
So that's all just chatting.
Yes.
You're not serious about any of it. Okay.
No, I'm married. I live in an apartment. What would I want a sub for?
Well, you tell me, Larry. I mean, Rodney, it looks like you're here to meet Mikey, and a little bit ago on the phone, you said that you have a slave.
See, I'm married.
Lock this nigga up, bruh. Nigga, how you gonna have a slave? Niggas talk about her. Niggas probably talk about his son-in-law, or nigga talk about his daughter. Hey, come change my diaper. Come change my fucking diaper. You stupid bitch. Like, come on, bro. That nigga disrespectful.
Here to meet Larry.
But at first, we heard Larry didn't have any. He said he didn't get the memo. So it sounds like you're getting Larry to cover up for you right now.
If he didn't get the memo, I also talked to him about it.
Okay, I hear you. Okay. You even say here, you say, I was a slave at but not by choice. You say,
You was a slave at what? The niggas trying to relate to black people.
you had a bad master who beat you daily because you were homeschooled. So,
Nigga, what? My nigga. You say you had bad parents.
with Mikey, were you trying to inflict that same
No.
pain upon him?
No.
No. Then, I mean, why even have the conversation with him like this?
More or less, to tell him the dangers of that'll happen if he keeps getting on the map at his age.
Okay, so you were more looking out in his best interest. I gotcha. You say you got beat with spankings and whippings. You talk about shock treatment. You have to be careful about going on here because you never know who you're going to meet. And that is true. You never know who you're going to meet. You know,
See, that's what I
might meet
mean.
Rodney. I hear you. So, Rodney, what about here when you said, I would rather do it, meaning have sex with you, so you don't actually get hurt or even worse because you could end up hurt or 6 feet under? You even say you would rather be you.
I wouldn't have sex with him.
But, Rodney, here you even said you'd rather it be you.
Hello.
You even say we can chat and see what happens because I don't want to get in trouble. Oh, is that Larry again?
They're trying to, let's say, I was trying to pick up a
Well, Ronnie, he said he was going to be here to meet you, and you're here, so. Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting hold of an attorney. I come here to meet you and I'm getting harassed by these guys.
And attorney, Ronnie, we're just talking.
So I'm thinking about calling an attorney. If you can't come in and sit and have coffee and wait for somebody.
Well, Ronnie, if you're here to meet Larry, why would you need an attorney?
I told you guys.
Oh, no, I hear it, but I don't...
And you guys are here saying the same thing.
No, I just don't get why you need an attorney if you're here to meet Larry. Because Larry's an adult, so...
About this. I told you guys.
Okay.
I told you guys, and yet you're still doing this.
He says right there, can you go in and get me a...
Who you met at?
So he said he was going to be here at Burger King.
But I know he wouldn't be here because I told him I had plans.
But he just said, give me a Big Kids meal and come in Burger King, and you're here at Burger King.
I was here when he sent that message.
Oh, you weren't here when he sent that message. You weren't here when he sent that message, Rodney. You weren't here yet.
I wasn't. I pulled in the parking lot to meet Larry.
To meet, even though Larry's not here.
He's coming.
Now he's coming that you called him.
He was supposed to have been here.
Okay. Well, Rodney, what you just...
Oh, so he wanted Larry to come through. He said, I actually tested Larry, not the other nigga. I understand.
shows that Mikey was going to be here at Burger King. This is coming down to a legal matter, and I don't want to have to, get the authorities involved for an innocent guy because...
I told you.
Oh, no, I don't think you did anything. I don't think you're in the wrong or anything.
But you're still sitting here questioning me.
Well, here's the thing, Rodney. You were concerned about it being a sting when you pulled in.
When you get this message, will you tell me like that?
I began sick and tired of you bullshitting that motherfuckers because I'm getting sick and tired of this shit crazy.
Problem, and I think I'm going to pursue this a little bit farther. So, give me a call. See right there, the lawyer.
Lawyer. Oh, you have one too.
Yep.
Okay. What would the lawsuit be?
Harassment, right here.
How was it harassment, Rodney?
It was harassment. Nigga, we're asking you questions. Now, if the question came through from Ace Vein, you're going to answer my questions. Stop asking questions.
I told you, and yet you're still saying you're doing the same thing.
Well, I just want to ask you a few questions, so.
You've asked me a dozen questions already.
Okay. I just wanted to clear things up. It's just so ironic to me that Mikey said he was going to be here.
Right.
And you're here, yet you were here to meet Mikey.
Right.
No.
I take your word for it.
I'm tired of this nigga Android, bro. Please get him an iPhone. Please get him an iPhone. Please. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Please, it's pissing me off.
I'm trying to take your word for it, but it's just things aren't adding up.
Why that nigga tapping so aggressively?
It's making a lot of sense. Because from what I have here on my end, it looks like you're here to meet.
No.
But you're not. You're here to meet Larry.
Yeah.
Is Larry the sub that you were talking about? The slave sub? Larry's the slave.
And a friend of mine, yeah.
And he is your slave that you mentioned.
Huh?
And he's the slave that you mentioned?
He's gay. He's a friend of mine.
He's a gay friend of yours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he gay?
He's a slave.
I was going to say nothing.
So this is his sub. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, if he's a slave, does that mean he gay? No, because he got a wife.
To make that look like I'm trying to pick up.
Well, Rodney, that's exactly how it looks. It looks like you wanted to have him come to Burger King so you could have it your way with him.
Yeah, I've been playing with.
Well, he looks. I mean, Mikey said he was going to be here. Now he's here.
Trying to explain to him.
Oh, they did it, bro. Thank you, bro. That's exactly the shit I was talking about, bro. That's exactly the shit I was talking about, bro.
Of getting on the internet.
But Larry, if I could just ask you a very simple question now.
Exactly the shit I was talking about. It's like this nigga is doing that exact shit.
Why did you then send a text to Mikey asking if this was a sting?
I was telling them.
I ain't gonna lie, he fluent in that language. I'm talking about he be teaching niggas that language. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Telling him
that.
You were telling him what?
I told them a scam.
You told him it's a scam?
Yes, because he wanted about the mill.
Because he wanted a big kid's meal.
And I knew he wasn't here.
But he told you he was here. Now you're here.
I've had it.
Well, I'm just
told you.
no. I'm just trying to understand.
And yet you're going back to the same thing. No, you look here to me, you look here.
Ronnie, you have to understand why it doesn't make sense to me. Because he said he was going to be here. Now you're here, but now you're saying you're not here to meet him.
No, I told him I had plans to meet Larry.
I didn't see that anywhere in the channel that you had plans to meet Larry. It seemed like you had plans to meet Mikey.
No. Why would I meet a...
That's exactly what we're here to figure out, Rodney.
Why would I want to hang around with the... I'm 70 years old. I've got grandkids his age and grandkids older than me. I ain't into sex and everything anymore.
Even though you talk about slaves.
Yeah, he got his balls cut off. I'm already knowing.
That's what I was telling.
No, he got his whole shit cut off. I'm already knowing. I peep
You were
game.
warning him about that.
They could be using on him.
So you were teaching him.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. I guess we won't go back to that. That's your answer, and you're sticking to it. You say you watched the news where 3 guys were arrested for being with and then you say, as a former police officer, I know that there are police stings with adults meeting kids online.
Yes, I told them that they do that.
You was a former police officer and you fell for this shit? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This shit crazy.
Really a former police officer, Rodney? Huh? You were a former police officer?
Yeah. I went to police academy, yeah.
Did you graduate?
No, but...
So you weren't a former police officer?
Okay. I told them not to scare him into trying to straighten his act.
You were trying to straighten out his act? Mikey's act? Yeah. What about straightening out your act?
I ain't doing nothing.
You're not doing anything wrong at all tonight?
No.
Just here to meet Larry?
Yeah.
Not Mikey?
No.
Even though Mikey said he was going to be here?
I knew Mikey wouldn't be here.
So, Ronnie, you say you knew he wasn't going to be here, even though he said he was going to be here. I mean, what happened just off of the instance, by coincidence, if he was here?
Right.
I would have asked him what he was trying to prove when he should be home at this time.
You were going to ask what he was doing and say that he should be home at this time?
Yes.
That's very responsible and adult-like of you. So if Mikey was here and not us, not Larry, you would have just talked to him and asked him why he was doing what he was doing.
Yes.
You wouldn't have tried to make him your slave or anything, as you mentioned here, and had sex with him or anything.
What he was doing here, and I would have said, don't you know, doing something like this, you could endanger yourself and getting hurt and everything.
Okay, so you were concerned about his safety more than... Gotcha. Okay. That's very noble of you, Rodney. So you're more of a hero, really. You're just looking out in their interests, in kids' interests online. Is that why you talk to on Grindr? Is so you can protect them?
If a year old or something on there and they text me, I ask them what they're doing on there and try to tell them you're underage, you're putting yourself in danger and stuff. You never know who you're going to meet.
Okay, I'm sorry, Rodney. I had it confused the whole time. I didn't realize that you were looking out for his best interest the whole time. So that explains why you came here to meet him, so you could tell him that he shouldn't be doing what he's doing.
I came here to meet Larry, and if he would have been...
And if Mikey happened to be here, then?
I would have told him, what are you doing here?
Wow, okay.
This is something that kids don't do. And
right, kids don't do that.
And what would happen if you would have met the weirdo? What would have happened? You could have either been kidnapped, dead, or whatever.
If you met a weirdo, thank God you're not a weirdo, you know?
Right.
Thank God you're
Thank God he's not a weirdo.
I told him I was busy tonight, and I told him he could come.
You think he got them grills? Not grills. What's this shit called? Dentures in? Why people eating? Oh shit! I dropped my shit. Hold on. I imagine he do that shit. He just drop his shit. He's like, so I was saying, oh yeah, I dropped my hit, man. What? And it's on that, and it's just on that dirty ass Burger King floor. Just nasty. Just you see all black spots around the gums, and you put that shit back in the mouth like. So like I was saying, like come on, bro.
Wow. So you're really just you're a hero, really. And I'm sorry, Rodney, we had it confused. I mean, we thought you were coming here to meet him for this stuff, but you were really just trying to teach him right from wrong the whole time. So we had it confused.
Yeah, I came
let's
here
be honest.
To meet Larry.
Right, Larry.
I knew Michael wouldn't be here. I told him.
Yeah.
I said,
You knew he wasn't. Okay.
We can talk.
Why'd you want to know the oldest guy he had been with?
I wanted to figure out. That's when I told him. I said when he said one guy 30, I said, you know, if
a whole bunch of yapping.
You're lucky he wasn't weird because he told me, he said, oh, I met him at this place. I went to his house with him, and I told him, I said, why? And you're too young to be doing this. And I told him,
Right, because he's really young.
What would have happened if he would have kidnapped you or harmed you?
Yeah.
And your mother not knowing where you was at.
I hear you. And so, Rodney, being that you are here at Burger King to meet him, are you telling me that you were not in any way trying to give him your Whopper?
No, and I wasn't here to meet him. I was here to meet Larry.
Yo, this nigga was straight. This nigga funny, bro.
Showing up.
Bro, Skeeter, bro. You gotta stop playing games. This shit is crazy. I know he was a gamer. What y'all think? Hey, chat, what game out this nigga was just spamming back in the day? I know his shit. What y'all thinking? I'm thinking, I don't think he was playing. Nah, he not. I don't think he that black to be playing 2K. I want to say Rainbow. Is that crazy to say? He looked like the type of nigga that been playing Rainbow. That try hard. No. Or he could be a fighting game nigga. You know them black fighting game niggas? I just farted. My fault. But look, them black fighting game niggas are all over the place. You don't know what the fuck they are. He either a fighting game nigga or he a Rainbow Six player. And maybe a hint of Call of Duty. But I'm gonna say he was an elite fighting game player. I'm talking about he knew every fighting game. And he was in love with Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Talk to him, and I would have told them, if your right ain't,
spit it out.
Police and have them take you home.
So you would call the police if he was here to take him home? Okay. Yeah. Okay. You know, being that it's such a concerning matter, you know, do you think we should get the police involved here to clear things up? Like, do you think you should report Mikey to the police? Just so, because if you're looking after his well-being, I think we should report it to the police, don't you?
I keep telling him, don't get online.
Yeah, but don't you think we should report it to the police?
If it keep him from getting on Grindr.
If it'll keep him from getting on Grindr and trying to meet up with like creepy old men, say. Yeah. So you think we should tell the police about it?
I love it when they sneak shit in there, so they don't fuck with nasty ass niggas like you, right? This so they don't fuck with nasty ass niggas like you, right? Look dead, and they look dead in your eyes. They look dead in their eyes and just say that shit.
Probably, and I have them talk to him about it.
Okay. Well, now that you're involved and I understand you're more on the heroic side, trying to teach him right from wrong. We should probably tell them about Mikey, tell him what he's doing, that he shouldn't be on Grindr, and we should tell them that you're here to just to kind of talk to him, pep him up, steer him in the right direction.
I can't see my knees. My knees.
And we should report Mikey to the police. And don't you think so?
If he would have.
But
I'm here to meet Larry.
I hear you, but being that the nature of the conversation, don't you think we should still let the authorities know about Mikey?
Huh? Maybe so they can talk to him.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. So we should have them come here, talk to you, they'll talk to us, and then we'll tell them all about Mikey, and we'll make sure that Mikey doesn't do anything like this again. Does that sound like a good idea? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm about it if you are. So, absolutely. I'm glad we're on the same page. So if we do talk to the police, you would tell them basically that you were just trying to teach them right from wrong.
That's what I've been doing.
Okay. So does your wife have any knowledge that you've been talking to Mikey? Your wife knows about Mikey?
Yeah.
Well, what does she think about him?
She heard me talk to him about what he's doing.
She's okay with you talking to him about, like, you know, vibrators, butt plugs, stuff like just warning him about how dangerous butt plugs are and all that? Okay, because those things can be sharp, you know. Yeah. The butt plugs can be sharp, so it's a good thing that you're teaching the Mikey about them.
I don't use them, but I know they're out there.
Yeah, they're out there. All kinds of stuff's out there. And I assume that's probably why you talked to him about possibly being a slave, because that happened to you. You said when you were young, right? Mm-hmm. So you were just trying to warn him about all these things. Gotcha. Wow. Well, sorry for the misunderstanding at first, Rodney. I'm glad we talked through it, and now we know that you're a good guy.
Because I was abused and stuff when I was I'm trying to keep him from
You did mention that.
Stupid and getting himself into a mess.
It's good that you're here on Grindr to, you know, warn about the dangers of what can happen. You know, yeah. What would we do without heroes like you? You should be like you should be in the local newspaper for your heroic actions.
That's what I do. I tried to keep keep the kids out of trouble.
That's all you can do, you know. Oh, looks like they're here. Okay, yeah, we did already have him on the way, and we're just going to tell him that you're the police. We're just going to tell him that you're a good guy, and you were just trying to, you know, make sure that Mikey wasn't doing anything he wasn't supposed to. So, you know, just stick to the script, and we should be good.
Because you know how it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
Yeah, we'll just tell him that.
right?
Yeah, all right, here they come now. We're just going to tell him you're a good guy, and that you weren't going to do anything. Hi, how you doing, officer? Hi, I'm.
How late is this? I know these niggas like 2. Imagine like 2 a.m. A night shift in the end. They get this call. I'm like, God damn.
Steve Hansen. This is Rodney. He lives just around the corner. It looks like
Rodney. That's
he's here
a
to
great name.
meet a. It's like a. On connotations of intercourse, he talked about a few different things from this chat log, and he's here in this Burger King right now to meet that boy for such activities. That's pretty much what we have going on here. We just figured we'd let you guys know kind of what's going down in your town, being that we think there's a public safety concern. So.
Do you have a driver's license on you?
Yeah, I'm just here to meet Larry.
You're here to meet Larry?
Yeah, I'm here to meet Larry too.
Larry, but
Shout out to Larry.
Anything about it? And we have all the chat logs that show he's here to meet.
I talked to my sergeant, and what is going to have to happen is that the documentation that he has, like messaging.
Yeah, we have all that. Yeah, I mean it's not in order, but I pretty much just like printed off the you know, the essential stuff right there.
How do you know it's, I mean, other than obviously him showing up, how do you know it's actually physically him that's messaging your friend?
The phone number that he was texting from here, if you look here, it's also tied to his legal name. There's all his information right there.
Funny thing is, can you get on Rodney? Email 55 at 54.
How you doing, Larry? Good.
Nigga, do not talk to me. Don't talk to me. GTA 6 gameplay, gang. I'm finna end my gameplay. Fuck is you talking about? I'm playing.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's going on. So basically,
Oh, is this Larry? This the nigga he was here to meet? He said, nah, I ain't heard of it, but I'm on my way.
so
That's a real.
talking online to a boy that he thought was on the app Grinder. There were
Alright,
actually
I can slow it down now. I can slow it.
Mostly pretty much all coming from Rodney. And today, long story short, he is here at this Burger King tonight to meet that set.
Both you niggas forehead big, but god damn, man, your forehead like God. I'm talking about your shit like like, come on, what are we doing? Niggas foreheads be humongous. And where you get that book bag? I know that book bag got all types of sex toys in that shit. I don't know why. I just feel like it got all type of sex toys.
Oh yeah, it looks like for these purposes. So that's what we have on our end.
Understandable. Taking proper precautions and everything, proper procedures for everything.
That's what we're doing, and that's what we're getting the authorities involved and all that. And
That's not a problem, sir.
Yeah, and
I told him what I do. If it's underage, I block.
yeah, that would be
So he's a caretaker? I'm pretty sure he's a caretaker.
The best way
the
to do
smart
it.
thing to do. But
Yes.
now, you know,
If I can't get an ID off the person as of age, it's
Right.
permanent block.
right? It's you know, we wish Ronnie would have consulted with you before we had the conversation. It would have been.
Did that.
Yeah, you seem like the smart friend, you know.
And I learned from my mistakes.
Oh, I hear you.
Because recently he does text me
Yeah.
out of the blue, like, hey, let's go out and have coffee.
Okay.
I'm usually not very far, but I didn't get any texts about a Burger King. But
Right, today you
I'm
did.
not in the fall shirt,
Yeah.
but my phone does have problems not receiving a text message.
Okay, so it's a possibility that Rodney thought he was meeting you here tonight.
Yeah, he had.
Man, god damn! I'm
He
playing.
did, but
Yes, he did.
That's what I
but,
keep
but what I kept
just-
telling him is
My
he
memo
also
didn't
had.
come through my phone until after the fact he was already here.
I hear you. But from our records, it looked that the boy, his name was Mikey, was supposed to be here tonight.
Right.
No.
And
Boy.
and now
Oh,
Rodney's
boy.
here. So if you add 1 and 1,
Do Larry got teeth? This nigga don't. I don't think I seen his teeth yet. This nigga got one tooth. Let me find out that nigga got one canine tooth sticking out like these. Because that means Ronnie to get his attention to that nigga. He's like, here you go, Ronnie. Here you go, Larry. Here you go. Give him attention to that nigga.
1, it's 2. You
Yeah.
know, that's kind of our concern.
Oh no, I see a little bit.
1 + 1 is 2.
1 + 1 is 2.
But he talked like this. He talked covering his teeth, so it looked like He talk like that. I don't know why. Need your list to be out. He talk, yeah. Ooh, shit, boy, that gap. Nigga, y'all niggas see that gap right there, God damn. Let me stop.
Yeah.
Let me stop.
you know.
But what is so funny? No, he got 2 teeth. He got to.
Okay.
Nah, he just got gaps.
He meets me here
He meets you here usually?
a lot.
Okay, I hear you.
He lying for him.
Rodney, where are you guys friends from?
I was his caregiver. I was Lawrence's caregiver before I became his.
Okay. But
So he was a caregiver. I was right.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Caretaker
Because
type
Rodney
shit.
did mention something about a slave. He said he was in contact with. You referenced someone as a slave.
Larry, like, who the fuck he talking about? Hey, Larry, like, who the fuck? Me, slave? Nigga, you the slave? No, I'm chill out. Imagine he look at Skeeter. Slave? Aren't you a Nick? Chill out. Larry, like, who the fuck is a slave?
Slave. You referenced someone as a slave, Rodney. Who was that?
I did not know.
He said that he had a white male slave who was, I believe, around the age of 36 years old. I think is what he said.
I'm his caretaker. I take care of him.
You take care of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That nigga want a black person. That nigga. I wouldn't say he a slave owner. His ancestors, his grandpa was a slave owner. His grandpa was a slave owner. It was like it was like grandchild, come whoop this nigga for me. His I want to say his great. Do I want to say his great grandpa? No, his grandpa. Cause if he like 70, damn, hold on. Let me do some math. Hold on. Let me do some math. 2020, 25. $1955. So he was born in 1955. So that means, oh, it's celebrity abolished. When was slavery abolished? Oh, 1865. Someone he knew owned slaves. That's all I got. That's what I say. Someone he knew owned slaves. Cause, damn, nah, that'd be like, yeah, someone he knew definitely had to. Nah, someone he knew. Nah, they abolished slavery for the North. No. They abolished slavery throughout. I gotta remember my history shits. Listed, think with me. So they abolished slavery. Abe got killed. Civil War happened. Blah blah blah. After the Civil War, North won. Black people were free. They was free. I can't even say free. Nah, they were free. They was still it was getting lynched and shit. Oh yeah, he was in them times when niggas was getting lynched. Yeah, why would you say slave? Nigga just probably just weird, man. He probably saw like a photo book of his like great grandpa. It's like, honey, this your great grandpa with his 13 slaves. Django, Durango, to just start naming out they shit. Oh, I want a slave too. Yeah, he's
That's
tripping.
what he's probably referring to.
So slave and caretaker are the same.
No, not exactly the same. Slave is different from caretaker.
There's something wrong with him. Damn it, I shouldn't have said that. He might. Never mind. Let's keep going.
Right. I wonder why he mentioned that though.
I don't know.
Shit, I don't know how to game.
Because usually his wife sits here on one side of me, and he's sitting in one of his chairs.
Okay, and
I
you
usually
guys
help
all.
him clean and all that.
Okay. Oh, that's nice of you. That's really your.
Oh, I
your good
enjoy
friend.
it.
That's great.
Gay. Oh, sorry. Let me stop. But he kind of old, gang. I don't know.
Enjoying helping older folks. It's been
Okay. Great recovery.
a lifelong journey for me.
That's great.
I love every bit of it.
It seems like it really fulfills you.
It does.
Yeah.
Seeing an older
You always get it full. I'm sorry.
folk with a smile on their face, if they're happy, they're getting help. They need.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
put the happy face on me too.
For sure. Yeah, and I think Rodney really needs a friend like you. You seem like right from wrong.
Friend.
BFFs.
Boy, that nigga Rodney do not fuck with this nigga. He called this nigga a slave. Larry, you gotta lock in. He called you a slave, Larry. He don't respect you, Larry, bro. Like, you clean this nigga up. He's like, hey, bitch. Go chop my onions. Like, come on, bro. He don't respect you, Larry. What the fuck, nigga? What's good, Dorian? What's good?
That's great. That's great. There's just a few concerning
He
things.
definitely got no shit right here. We both live for real. That's hard. I didn't even see the notification. He definitely got like no two front teeth on Gotti though. Where the Michael Jackson experience? Don't make me boot that shit up. Let me stop. Nah, this is just gonna be a short stream today. A little reaction stream. There's gonna be a little reaction stream. Down. I'm gonna get back to Michael Jackson next stream, probably tomorrow, because I ain't got shit to do tomorrow. But nah, I just had to get back into it because I haven't been live for like 5 days, so I had to, you know what I'm saying, get back in the mix. And then we hit the wall with Michael. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stream looking clean. Thank you. Let's keep reacting though. I don't like this nigga ponytail, bro. This nigga ponytail pissed me off.
What's going on?
Yeah, making out was talked about.
Hey, yo.
Vibrators, butt plugs, that sort of thing. So, yeah, I was just wondering.
This guy's crazy.
I hear you, yeah. I wouldn't want to be either. I was just wondering, why does a need to even know about those things? Yeah.
I know Larry in the back. Fucked up.
Yeah, their prefrontal cortex
They
is
shouldn't be on
developed.
that site anyway.
Right.
They really shouldn't be, but somehow they get on there.
You know what?
Yeah.
It happens.
We fuck with Larry, and Larry fuck with us. We fuck with Larry though.
Profile strictly, you shouldn't be allowing this young people anyway.
You would think.
Blocking them out.
You would think.
Yeah.
But it's not always like
Well,
that.
I haven't been on the website he's been using. I've been off of for years because that's flooded.
There's nothing good on there. You know.
Can I speak with you?
Sure.
Guys do this like Super Bowl Sunday.
Sorry, what was that? We do it on Super Bowl Sunday, yeah. We never stop. We'll catch the rerun.
Let me,
Your phone's gonna be seized. The investigation.
Do I want to see this part? I'm not gonna lie, no. I'm not gonna see this part.
Do you know Rodney, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, what's your relation?
Very good friends.
Very good friends. Okay. Okay, just curious.
Yeah, that's his wife. Take a seat.
That's his wife's what? I want to see this part.
For him to put himself through that, like, for that was Rodney.
Have a safe night, guys. Yes,
you
sir.
too.
I see this part. I'll watch this
Super
part.
Bowl now and see what happened.
And listen the end of it. Phillies, what's the score?
Who won?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia won.
Damn, this shit recorded during the Super Bowl?
Those damn EDP supporting Eagles.
Wow.
Hate to see it.
All right, well, that was some that was Rodney from 5 minutes away. Strolled in on a walker. I've never seen that in my days. An old man coming in on a walker to meet he's already has a hard time walking. For him to put himself through that, like, for him to risk slipping on the ice to meet that's
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah, they're taking it seriously. Shout out
Niggas
to the
horny.
Battle Creek Police Department. We've never been here before, so we didn't know what we were even gonna get when they came out here. Glad to see they were cool and everything. And at this time, Rodney is now under arrest. They have seized his phone, and he's going to have pending charges. So shout out to Eric from PCI for talking to this guy for literally like 6 months or so, from August to February. That's just ridiculous. But yeah, we're on our way home now, boys, and here's to another one in the books. Cheers.
Alright, that was W video, man. I love that shit. But